No, it's always enjoyable watching like body cam footage of Karens getting arrested. This one nurse thinks her job makes her immune to arrest. Of course. Of course, Karens think that they're the top of the world, most important. And when everyone thinks Karen, they always have like that blonde hair, that short kind of haircut that's combed over. It's just a generalization. It can literally be anyone. It can literally, it's just that one person that thinks they're so entitled and they are, well, the ones who dictate how the world goes. Those are the Karens. Those are the Karens. And there are male Karens. I think they're referred to as Kens. Is that right? No, they're not Kens. What's the male version of Karens? Yeah, I don't know. But this nurse thinks her job makes her immune to arrest.
Are you kidding?
Oh, what the?
You do not.
Mom's okay, okay? Okay.
Did she really just bite him? Now that's a way to start it.
Kidding me right now?
I'm going back. I'm going back. As I'm just looking, and what the heck?
Are you kidding me right now? You do not.
Mom's okay, okay? Okay.
On the grass.
I'm pregnant, and my was sent so low.
This high-risk arrest of a woman who is 5 months pregnant began hours earlier, but officers had no way of knowing just how chaotic this night would soon turn out to be. The following is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. In Tulsa, Oklahoma on May 30th, 2025, officers respond to the adult entertainment store Hustler Hollywood after they reported a strong-armed robbery.
Hello. What's going on?
Told Hustler for a different reason right now.
I got beat up.
Well, no, he's not kidding. I mean,
Yeah, I got struck twice, but I'm alright.
Okay.
According to the staff, the incident began when a woman brought over $700 worth of items to the counter, and they noticed she appeared to have store merchandise stuffed in her pockets.
She also had a lingerie set tucked down the back of her pants, claiming it was a pad because she pissed herself earlier today because she's pregnant. She came back here, tried to grab all the stuff off the ground and just walk out with it. We wouldn't let her do it, so she got pissed off and hit me in the face over here.
They also claim she hit a customer with a high-heeled
Ziti
boot
said
from
he'd
one
like
of
to
the
collab with
displays.
me.
She struck him.
I haven't heard
twice,
from him.
Struck me a couple times.
and then tried to mow
I think
him
he's
down
got me
our
on
parking lot.
X and Instagram.
Almost
Of course, I
hit her.
haven't been on X and Instagram in a
I got a
while.
picture of the back of the car, but it's not clear.
In his
Yeah.
live
Let
stream?
me look at that.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately,
I'll have
the
to
image
reach
is
out to him.
blurry,
I'll have to
making
reach
the
out to
letters
him.
unclear. But as it turns out, they don't need a license plate to identify the suspect, since she left an address with a staff.
And we have a name and phone number as well.
Okay. How'd you get this?
She gave it to us. She gave it to us.
She's trying to have a sponsor a baby shower that she's throwing.
I know. That's what we said. Wow. So we just
Yeah, y'all came in the
welcome to Hustler.
Thanks to the information shared by the staff, officers are able to identify the suspect as
Shared by
26-year-old
the
Daviona
actual
Lee Robinson,
criminal.
who is about to turn this night shift into one that officers will likely never forget. Before the officers leave, a staff member shares one final grievance.
This dumb. I missed the time I was gonna take my lunch.
I was really almost about to put her on the
My
floor.
rice bowl. My rice bowl.
Hours later, the same officer who investigated the robbery spots
Stole her
Daviona's
food?
vehicle driving on the highway. According to police records, she cut across 4 lanes of traffic before he initiated the traffic stop.
Hello, ma'am. Officer cried.
Okay, what'd I do?
The reason I stopped you is you had an improper name change. Or
I kept the dick off for 20 seconds.
yeah.
When he asks for an ID, Daviona shows him a photo of her suspended license.
I'm nervous. Can I see you go?
Here's a no. Here's what I'm gonna have you do.
Okay.
Move up.
Can we see the love store, please?
What's that?
The love store. It's a store right there.
The officer agrees and follows Daviona to a nearby business called The Love Store, another adult entertainment shop just off the highway.
She really knows them all.
I screw up. I'm 5 months pregnant.
Okay.
So I'm back now.
Let me just go ahead and have you step out of the car real quick.
Okay.
And we'll just talk out here.
Being pregnant is not an excuse for things. Oh, I just stabbed this man because he didn't cook my chicken chow mein correctly, and you're like at Panda Express. Oh, I just killed him. I'm pregnant. I need my food the way I need it. That's not an excuse to murder somebody. No, being pregnant is supposed to be a blessing. Yes. Is it difficult for women? Absolutely. There is no one's going to say otherwise to that. It's very difficult for women when they're pregnant. The cravings they have, the emotions that they have to take on a daily basis, like the struggles they deal with. But the thing is, you are an adult. You should be able to control yourself. You should be able to control yourself. And if you know that you're mentally unstable, don't go out in public when you're pregnant. Heck, when you have a mood swing of sorts, because you're obviously going to cause a massive scene and use that unborn child as your excuse.
I got text from a nurse, can I get a nurse courtesy?
Nurse.
Okay, is that your current address?
Yes.
Okay. What I have you do is just wait by the front corner of the car there. I'll be right back.
But he barely makes it into his cruiser before he realizes that Daviana has gone inside the store.
Daviana? Daviana! Daviana, stay out here. Stay out here. Stay out here. Daviana, come outside.
I'm going to get a photo decency charge.
You can hold it in for a few
No,
minutes.
I'm pregnant. I cannot hold in. I have a small bladder.
Wait by the car.
I'm about to be outside. I got my internet.
Leave.
No, I have to be outside. I'm about to be. Hey, Siri, call father on speakerphone. I have to pee. No,
Okay.
no.
Go to the restroom and come right
no,
back out here.
excuse me.
Go
No,
to the restroom.
no.
Daviana.
I'm not
Go
touching
to the
it.
restroom.
I'm going to open the door. No, it's okay. I can be outside. Do not manhandle me.
You are not free to go back in this car.
I'll be back, baby.
As Daviana goes back inside, the sound of a child crying reveals what she left in the back seat, her 5-year-old daughter. The officer radios for backup and another unit quickly arrives.
So, traffic stop. I told her because she crossed for multiple lanes. She's actually a larceny slash assault with a dangerous weapon with her car suspect from my last call.
Okay.
And I just happened to get on the highway and follow her out here.
Okay. Is there a back door she's gonna run out right now?
No. So the lady just opened that up and let her in there. So actually got a little kid. Right. But she has
You know,
also got a
I'm
little
not
kid-
gonna lie, for a second, I didn't even notice there were 2 body cam footage back side by side. That's how clocked out I am, I guess. I didn't even notice. For some reason, I thought it was one. They're both staring at the same exact thing. They're going in through individual eyes, and I just synced it in my head. It wasn't until the other guy started pointing and turning the other direction, I was like, oh, there's 2 body cams.
The 2 officers enter the store together to take Daviana into custody.
Thank you.
Hey there. Go ahead and put your phone in your pocket, please.
No.
I'm not asking. Put your phone in your pocket.
Daviana?
Thank you. Turn around.
Turn around.
No, why am I being arrested? Why am I being
We will
arrested?
explain that when
Why am I being arrested?
Why should we arrested?
Why am I being arrested?
Because you don't belong in civilized society.
21151, I've done nothing wrong. And my daughter's in the car.
Okay, so like I said, now you're in house.
Yeah,
I'll explain it. Okay? Let's get out of their place of business and we'll explain to you outside.
Leave the phone in there.
No,
Don't drop it.
no, no. Don't touch my phone. That is my property.
Yeah.
Hey, Siri, call father.
Sure, stay safe.
No. Hey, Siri, call
Go
father.
outside, so it
Hey,
doesn't-
Siri, call father.
Thank you, lady.
I'm so glad I don't have an Apple, or else it'd probably be reacting to that annoyance right now.
That way by your car.
I'm waiting inside my car, and I'm calling my father.
Yeah.
Give me my phone.
Daviana, the reason
I'm
you're under arrest is because you are a suspect in a larceny and an assault with a dangerous weapon from earlier tonight.
I didn't have a weapon, and he grabbed me, and I
Yeah.
have self-defense.
No, this is from one, that there's an assault when you punched the employee earlier.
He choked me.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me explain what's happening. There's that assault, there's that larceny, and you drove your car forward towards the other person outside the building. That's assault with a dangerous
He
weapon.
literally
Okay?
attacked me.
That is why you're...
He attacked me. It was
That's why-
self-defense. I need to call my father.
Right,
No,
you're going to
no,
leave here.
no, I'm not. Let go of me.
I'm not
I need to. You need to let go of me. I need to call my father.
Gosh. You know, I would be afraid as these white men. I would be terrified, because you already know that no matter what you do, it's going to be turned around and be racial. Just like the whole, what was the kid that stabbed the, at the track meet? Oh my gosh. And then the family, they started using their child who's been sentenced to life to just get money for themselves. I mean, what kind of parents are those? That they're not. They just want money. They could care less about their child. They know their child's a deadbeat, but they know people are idiotic enough to give them money because racial issue. Because of race. It's so freaking stupid. It's so freaking stupid. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
And I have a mental, and I'm bipolar schizophrenic too.
Backup arrives and checks on the 5-year-old girl left in the back seat, where she's sitting alongside 2 small puppies.
No, my daughter's in my car.
Cousin's out here? Mom's okay, okay? She's okay. We just have to talk to
It's okay.
Hey, Siri, call father on speakerphone.
Where are you going? Stop it. Where are you going?
Let me go. That's my daughter back there.
said you were
Let me
a
go.
nurse.
I am a nurse.
Then
Now
you
let me
should
go.
know not to behave
no,
like this.
that's bull. Y'all have me arrested in front of my daughter. That is bull. Let me give me up.
No,
I cannot
you're
sell a girl. I
under
can get hemorrhoids.
It's so the thing that scars children when they watch their parents get arrested, it's not them being put in handcuffs. It's them using the children, constantly fighting against the officers to where the officers actually need to use force. That is what scars a child. most kids don't think of anything. They just see an officer, especially if they're raised correctly, it's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna, my parents are being handcuffed. Well, something must be going on. You just tell your child, it's like, hey, it's a misunderstanding. I'll be back to talk with you in a bit. Your father will come and see you, or grandpa will come and pick you up, that kind of stuff. You always try to make it as less scarring for the child as possible. The thing is, there are always these people that don't care about the fact that they have a child. They will constantly use their child as a tool they just use them as a tool. They just use them as a tool. Or in worst case scenarios, use them to steal, use them to do the things they want to do. It's crazy. Yo, Jay.
No, let me go. I can get hemorrhoids. I'm not sitting on the couch with you. I'm not sitting on my plate. No, let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
While waiting for backup to arrive with a wrap restraint, they hold Daviana against the front of her car, where her next move catches one officer completely off guard.
Do you mind getting off my foot, please?
No, let me go.
Okay.
You want me off your foot?
Are you kidding me right now?
Go.
Kid, you do not. Is your problem?
Let me go.
No.
Let me go.
They got two more white officers.
Let me go. No, I can't.
You okay?
I'm pregnant. I can't.
I'm a little scared.
No, no, I'm not.
The fact that it takes 4 white male officers to deal with this one black Karen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I get hemorrhoids. I will file a motion.
On the grass?
Racism!
Am I gonna say
Racism!
The officers move Daviana to the
Racism!
grass and attempt to keep her restrained on her side. Meanwhile, her daughter is comforted.
And the thing is, she's making it worse for herself because, again, she's pregnant. She's 5 months pregnant. The officers don't want to do that a lot of stuff. They want to prevent a lot of stress. The problem is she's making it get more and more stressful, which is going to cause more problems. It is absolutely stupid because she doesn't care about her unborn child. She doesn't care about her 5-year-old daughter. They are just props for her in order to get away. Because guess what? She went to the previous adult store, did a bunch of theft, did an assault, and her child was sitting in the back of the car the entire time. Because the child is used as an excuse. These people just don't care. They absolutely do not care.
And distracted.
What are your dog's names? Oh, are they your best friends? Yeah, they're cute. I like them. Hey, I'm gonna start the car back up so you can get some air.
Nah, she's pregnant. She's pregnant.
A sergeant who has arrived on scene places a spit hood over Daviana's head to prevent any further biting.
Spit hood.
They next begin emptying her pockets.
I can't run.
Like batteries or something?
Of course. Every time. Every time. I can't breathe. Every time. Every time.
That's probably the stuff she stole from earlier.
No, that's good. I got a single. The love store. And it's on camera. And on my PlayStation.
The officers then place shackles on her ankles and move her into a seated position.
She's already tried to bite me. Did she actually bite you?
Yeah, I got a hospital.
Yep, gotta go to the hospitals.
Yep.
Let me go. Let me go. Get my back. Oh, you're really going to jail now. Oh, you're really going now. Oh, yeah.
Do you ever
They're
play with your
going
mom's
to
phone?
jail.
You know the code to get in there by chance? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna call G-Paw, okay? Look at you, so smart.
With the 5-year-old's help, the officer is able to unlock Daviana's phone and make a call to the child's grandfather, who she affectionately calls G-Paw. After explaining the situation, he agrees to come to the scene to take custody of his granddaughter.
Oh, yeah. You're going to jail.
You're not. Stop grabbing my equipment.
See, this is why these animals need to be locked up. These animals need to constantly be put away and not allowed into society. The George Floyd signature move? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's the George Floyd signature move. The thing is, George Floyd should have never been allowed out of prison to begin with. He should have been locked up for life. You know what? He'd still be alive to this day. The problem is, he was a recurring criminal. Like, he was a career criminal. Like, there was no, you go to prison to, crap, there's a term for it. I've forgotten the term. Rehabilitate. You rehabilitate yourself. The problem is, there are those career criminals that always, no matter what, they just find it easier to steal something than to actually work a job. And let's be honest. Let's be honest. Who would rather steal $40,000 than to work an entire year to barely make that much on a menial labor job? I don't even make that much in a year. So yeah, stealing seems like a much better option. So yeah, there are always those people that will always take the easy way out. those people belong behind bars. Those people are animals that don't belong in a civilized society. George Floyd, this person, a lot of the Karens I react to on this channel, animals don't belong in a society. They don't. They don't. Unless they can be domesticated, which these animals cannot. They do not belong in a civilized society. I'm a domesticated animal, so I am okay to be around civilized society. I know what to do. I know what lines to cross. I know how to be respectful in the areas I'm in. Sure, do I have my biases? Yes. But the thing is, I'm a respectable enough person where I am at. I am not a wild animal that doesn't understand right from wrong or use children or some kind of, oh, I'm retarded. You can't do this to me because I'm retarded. No, it's my own actions. I'm an adult. I'm mature enough. I know the difference between right and wrong. These wild animals that deserve to be locked up because life's easier when you steal. Life's easier when you can get something for doing nothing, really.
Do not bite.
I'm not biting these.
Understand?
I can't
It's
bite.
get more painful for you. You've already committed 2 felonies assaulting police officers. This can get a lot worse. Knock it off.
Let go of me.
Like a child.
Let go of me.
With help from several
Pardon
officers,
my ignorance,
Daviana
but
has
I've
been
never
able-
met a black person, so I haven't been able to ask them, why do they use the N-word? Oh, it's just a term of endearment. It's just a term of endearment. It's just like saying brother. It's just like saying friend, partner. You know, it's just a term of endearment. That's really it. That's really it. It's a way of taking power back from how it was used, like derogatory. It's like how it was used derogatory. That's like gay people using the F slur towards each other to kind of, you know, befriend one another, even though they really don't. But that's kind of like the closest analogy. I think that's the word for how to think about it.
the protective helmet, and her legs are secured in the wrap device.
All right, roll over this way.
This way.
Towards me. Check.
I can't. Ah!
There you go.
They had to handcuff her feet. They had to handcuff her hands. They had to put a spit mask on her. Like, they're having to completely bind her. Why? Because she doesn't belong in civilized society. This is like those wild fighting dogs that the owner needs to muzzle and keep locked up in a very closed cage, because the second they're able to move, they're gonna break out of everything and try to bite everyone.
The rest of the wrap is then secured to her upper body, but the officers decide not to tighten it over her stomach.
Ah! Ah! I can't breathe.
Careful, she will bite. What do you need? Okay, so careful, she keeps biting, so watch your fingers down there. I just want to get this over. There you go. Yeah, and then if we can just make sure that's what it's secured.
Why do you feel hand? It's not really hard.
Okay, we ready to move?
Yeah.
All right, give it a shot.
1, 2, 3.
Daviana is then carried by the wrap handles and placed in the back of a cruiser.
Take the cuffs and the mask off me now.
All right, I'll take that mask off if you stop yelling at me.
Take the cuffs
Will you-
the mask off me now.
Stop yelling, I'll take
Okay,
it off.
please take it off.
Deal?
Deal.
All right.
Take the mask off too.
I'll take it off. Here.
Come on. I
She's
can't
gonna
breathe
start
now.
spitting.
I can't breathe now. I can't. I have COPD, asthma, and a sleep apnea machine.
All right.
I am dying, literally.
I think we ordered one.
Well, why can't others use it? Others do use it. Others do use it. It's just what they have issues with is when you use the derogatory term, because the way it's used, it's just like they end it with like an A. It's the ER that they don't like. It's the ER that they don't like. Why is there no female officer? Well, because there's probably no female officer working. Like, female officers are rare. They are rare, to be honest. They really are. And they don't always work certain shifts just because you want them around the times where you're most likely going to need them. So the scarce female officers will only be available when, well, at the times they're working, of course. But what are the times that women normally do things? Well, the statistics in each city and each district is different, so they know the best time to hire or to have the women work, even though they kind of do run the same schedule as the guys. But you know, I think it's on 4 days, off 4 days, on 3 days, off 3 days, that kind of thing. But yeah, they're still rare, and so that's why they do like a cursory glance. That's why when that one video where that girl literally had a gun hidden up a location where a male officer can't search, can't pat down. So they do the what they can. Use a tranquilizer, you can't.
After further
Not with a
discussion,
pregnant
the
woman.
officers decide to call for an ambulance, so paramedics can evaluate Daviana's condition. In the meantime, they carry her back to the grass.
It's not coming off.
Take it off.
This is the consequence of your actions right now.
I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe.
You can talk, you can breathe.
No.
You,
And
you,
that last
you
night-
hit an officer like an animal?
I don't. I don't know.
Okay, quit biting one of my buttons. Not gonna lie. It really makes me happy and shows your remorse.
Another
Shows
officer
your
checks on the
remorse.
employees inside the Love Store, who happen to be familiar with Daviana.
Has she been here before tonight?
She was here last night.
Last night. Did she make any purchases?
I know she took some stuff. I don't know what, but
Yeah, so she did steal some stuff yesterday too?
she had a few squares in her pocket. Then she went out to get her card and came back in and they were flat.
Okay.
And I did have her take a few things out of her pocket.
Once paramedics arrive, they secure Daviana onto a gurney and transport her to the ambulance.
She gets a hold of you.
Rolling
You're going
around.
While the paramedics begin their evaluation, officers start searching her car, where they find more than they expected.
Yeah, this might be some stuff. I'll bring it over there. It's got some like laundry in here. Okay, that's probably going to be it. And that'll be open container.
According to police records, the bottle of pre-mixed margarita was sitting in the front seat cup holder.
Just because an officer's gay doesn't mean you can use them for patting down a woman. That's still, like, again, you can use a gay officer to pat down a guy, but you can't use a gay officer to pat down a woman, like thoroughly search a woman. Doesn't, because a lot of times, well, in some situations, the reason why someone has fear, like some lesbians, the reason why they're lesbians is they just have a scarred history of men. So you can't overly manhandle, because then that's a problem. Same thing with some guys have a fear of women, so they're just more comfortable around guys. It's just it's never one-to-one, but it's just better to be as safe and as just do it as generalized as possible, so that way the officers don't get hit with any kind of lawsuit.
And it's half empty, leading them to assume Daviana may be under the influence.
I saw his tag on it.
Oh,
That
yeah,
might be from it? There you go. That's weird stuff.
Yeah, we'll bring, but this is all like more like cosmetic stuff too. So, like you said, that she probably just shoved that in this bag.
The officers also find a pair of fuzzy black handcuffs and what appears to be a bright pink vibrator. Daviana's father soon arrives to collect his granddaughter and the two puppies, who the officers note are surprisingly calm.
Yeah, like there's weed crumbs everywhere. They're super chill too. Oh yeah, they're probably stoned from all the weed.
Though a long
Puppies
night
eat
for the
the
5-year-old
weed.
girl is over, for the officers, there's still far more to come.
I'm a free citizen. I was doing citizen arrest on Elio. Let me go.
You're no longer free, woman.
I don't know if you're a free citizen anymore if you're going to jail tonight.
I did not. And then I'm a breather. Take this off.
Can you tell me what year it is?
Yeah, it's 2025. I'm already trying
And there's also gender fluid, yeah. But when it comes to like a gender fluid crime, it literally goes to the one that they are. So if it's a woman that's transitioning into a guy, it's still a woman that has to deal with them. If it's a guy transitioning into a woman, guess what? It's still a guy that needs to deal with them. I think it's not until they've like completely done the surgery. But again, it's always up to the officers at that point in time, especially when it's hard to tell.
He was celebrating his birthday when he got a call from me. I bought a pocket pizza tequilas and it's warming. I go, please. You know, it's funny, you got a strip pole, a midget stripper said, and if he really loves you. We alcohol, of course, and money. Yeah, we have a great relationship. He was a single father. He raised me and my brother. It's great. No! No! No!
Yelling isn't going to make any
If you don't do it, I'm a trip. No! Oh, no! No! I'm at 50%. You don't want me to get to 1,000.
Soon after, the ambulance transports Daviana to a local hospital for a more thorough evaluation.
Say the best off. Help!
There is a women's
I don't want to be a woman, man. I don't want to be alone. So alone. Help! I need something you, bro. Let me go.
This? It's on you.
It is one. It's the best song. I love country. Bye for your Tina. Oh, help! I need to get the out of here. I need y'all to let go of this risk, and I'm suing for $500 million. I swear to God. I hope y'all got it. Let me go. Now I'll figure out $1 billion. That's what I set up for $500 million.
Eventually, Daviana appears more relaxed as she asks one of the officers if he'd like to hear a joke.
It's a good
How
deputy.
did the hamburger choose his wife? How did the hamburger choose his wife? Tea patty. Okay, I know. Why most hurricanes they have is it's because when they come their way around, when they leave the cows in your car. Then, that's not funny to you either? Oh, you suck. Make sure you write that down. And tell your single friends I'll them too. Hey, can we get a nurse?
My brother's single.
Send my number. Hey, can I get a nurse?
Why would you do that to your brother?
But the situation
Yeah,
escalates
she's off
once
the
again
rocker.
after Daviana
And she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Again, she doesn't care about the child. She doesn't care about the child. She's not a mother. She's not a mother. She's literally just going to use her children. Just like she was using her pregnancy, just like she was using the child in the back of the car. Oh, my daughter's in the back of the car. You can't do this. You can't do this.
seemingly attempts to bite a security guard standing at her bedside.
Let me go. Let me call my dad. I don't give a no. Give me 10, 15 years. I'm for all y'all uncles, y'all jobs. Security guard. Let me go. Now.
And well, I got to be honest. The greatest thing that came from George Floyd is the fact that now we see what these animals literally are doing. We get to see what these animals are doing because body cam footage became like the cornerstone of like the movement. And now we see all the animals that belong in cages. And everyone's just like, you know what? Yeah, this person belongs in a cage. And they're constantly talking and threatening and suing. Imagine being an officer, having to deal with this and being afraid, especially back in the day, that, oh my gosh, this woman's gonna claim I did this, and this. Heck, there have been people who have injured themselves to claim that the officer did it. But because of all the cam footage now, everyone just realizes that, oh, these people are just insane. They're insane. They need to be locked up and remain in prison and not released to society for the rest of their lives.
Let me go. I don't give a damn burglary and larceny. And I'm gonna say,
Officer should have the luxury of earplugs. Holy crap.
Let me go. Let me go. I'm dying. I'm let me go.
I'm gonna say it. If she did pass on, I mean, better for society. The thing is, a lot of these people, just like with George Floyd, they bring it on themselves. They bring it on themselves by being a net negative to society. Eventually, officers need to start strong-arming these people, holding them down because they don't know what's gonna happen. When these people are so drugged up that they're willing to take on several officers. I mean, heck, my mother has been in that experience before, where she was literally witness to a man getting shot with 20-something bullets and still charging at the officers with a knife as he was getting unloaded in. Over and over and over again. It's just like these people that when they're off their rocker, they're off their rocker, and you don't know. And especially being on the ground, you don't know what it's like to be in the officer's situation. Like for me, I see this, I see a crazy person. Heck, knowing me, I'd immediately go to self-defense. I'd go self-defense. They try to bite me, I'm sticking them. I'm sticking them with a knife. I'm like, ugh. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you crazy person. Like, again, I'm a firm believer in self-defense. I'll never outright attack anybody, but if somebody comes for me, they're getting put 6 feet under. I have no problem with that. Absolutely no problem with that. And the officers are literally having to struggle with someone who's trying to take them out.
I'm so out, y'all.
The nurse administers a sedative, but it isn't immediately effective.
I'm bleeding. My baby's dying. Let go of me. Let go of me. So I can take this as a promise. When I see on the streets, you dead.
Second time,
You
somebody's
dead.
dead.
That's good. I feel my baby daddy too. What's up?
Now you're threatening
Stabbed
an
him 22
officer.
times. Ain't got away with it. Move. Yeah, I surely am. Let go of me.
I can help you out with some shackles if you got.
Let me go.
We have money on her.
Let me go.
She's in the like this. Secure.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me
Keeps
go.
trying to
All y'all.
bite.
All y'all in death place. All y'all.
Just-
Let me go. Cut this off now. Take it off now. Now. Yeah, not free trying to take it off. Oh, yeah, we should.
No. Stop.
What's up? What's up? Come here. Let me go now. Let me go now. Fuck you up. I'm gonna beat the out of you. Oh, I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm gonna kill you and adopt your kids and raise them right. I know you can't do.
Yeah, uncuff her, let her grab a syringe, and then put several bullets in her. That's simple. Have it take care of itself. Have it take care of itself. I'd be a terrible officer. I'd be a terrible officer because I'd get put to the breaking point very quickly, because I'd be like, you're a net negative. All right, you want a shot? Leave the knife, step out in the hall, and then when she comes running at you, just poof, poof, poof. It's like, it's taken care of. It's taken care of. She knew the options. She knew what was going to happen. Oh my gosh.
Once the sedatives fully kick in, they resecure the wrap around her body and leave her to rest. After the officer who was bitten receives his own medical treatment, they gather and talk in the hallway.
Now give me a giant shot my person walk.
Excited utterance that she'd smoked pot in the car while driving. And it smelled like
it was definitely today.
yeah, and it smelled like weed in the car.
Okay.
Technically, she insisted to us that she had smoked pot and used fentanyl today.
Yeah.
So
Smoked pot laced with cocaine, fentanyl, and heroin.
I will edit
Holy.
that. The majors now.
So-
Jimmy Christmas.
When Daviana wakes up, they remove
No wonder. Fentanyl, cocaine, and heroin. What the heck? What? That explains everything. That explains everything. Again, why do people do this stuff to themselves? I will never understand it. I am so glad. I was medically ill growing up. I'm lucky that I made it to 20. So the fact that now I'm much better. But I wasn't expecting to make it to 20. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to do this idiotic stuff. I had to grow up very quickly. But I remember going in, like, when I see like high school movies, I don't relate to them because I just see a bunch of retards when they're doing drugs, drinking. And I'm like, guys, you know what that's going to do to you. So many people do that stuff. So many people do that stuff. But yeah, this person just doesn't care. It's all about taking the thrill. They're not happy with who they are. That they need to constantly numb themselves to feel some joy in life. It's so sad that that is now encouraged. That, oh, you're not happy? Just smoke some weed. You're not happy? Just snort some coke. You're not happy? You know, just lace it with some fentanyl. It'll make all your problems go away. And then you become a problem for someone else. It's like, no, you don't need that stuff to be happy. What you need to do is get out of those groups that encourage you to do that stuff and find out who you are deep down inside. Who are you as a human being? Because everyone is happy if they can find out who they are. The problem is, this day and age, everyone's just chasing the mythical beast online. Trying to find out, oh, I need to do this to be happy. Oh, I need to do this to be happy. No, I need to purchase this to be happy. Instead of just finding out what is their happiness inside. Like my brothers, sure, they did experiments. They went out, they had the typical high school life. I was medically ill. I didn't go out to do anything. I found my vices. I like to edit. I like making videos. I like watching anime. I like going through fantasy books. That's my vice. Those are my vices. I know who I am. I know absolutely who I am. One of my brothers hated me for it because years down the road, I realized he hated me. Why? Because even though I was constantly in pain, constantly, suffering from my ailments, I was much happier than they were. Those who were chasing the party vibe, those who were trying to do what everyone else was doing. Because now they're realizing they don't know who they are. I know who I am. I am happy with who I am. I know my own vices. I know what I can do to entertain myself. I don't need drugs. I don't need all this other stuff. And the good thing is, now that people get older, they realize, oh, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep doing that. No, Levi, it'd be like Gandhi. You get slapped on the cheek, offer the other cheek with a smile, eye for an eye, whatever. No. Someone comes for your eye, you take both of theirs. It's that simple. Because guess what? You remove both their eyes, they're not coming back for you. Like Gandhi's ideology is retarded. If you want to remove yourself from society, follow Gandhi. Follow Gandhi. Because there's always people who are going to be out there that hate you. There's always going to be people that are out there that hate you. You'll never have world peace. Let's just be honest. We're human beings. We'll never have world peace. What you do is you carry around the bigger stick so that way if they come at you, you take them down. You take them down. Because if you've taken down the threat, there's no more threat. There's no more threat. That's the true ideology people need to follow. Because if the entire world followed like that, everyone would be too afraid to approach anyone. Why? Because no matter what, the first attacker will get hit with the bigger stick.
Her restraint so she can use the restroom. Given the option to return to the wrap or willingly move to a wheelchair, Daviana chooses neither.
I think she's not. No, but I have a problem with the last loop. Does have a certain problem? Yeah, we gave you the option to get
I'm
up
going to dare you to know these chicks will be pregnant.
Your legs aren't pregnant.
Oh! Get off my head! I'm not wearing it. Get off my head! On the eyes! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That can be loose. This is just to keep her forward.
Oh!
Once she's secured, they roll her out of the ambulance bay, place her in a transport van, drive to the jail, and physically carry her into the holding cell before removing all of her restraints.
Poor kid she's pregnant with now. Brains in scrambled.
The police report makes no mention of the results of any drug or alcohol testing, or the health and status of her unborn child.
That's actually fun so much. Just speed ticket. Come on. There we go. The streets are safe once again. No one will be stealing vibrators on our watch.
According to court documents, 26-year-old Daviona Lee Robinson was charged with misdemeanor larceny, assault with a dangerous weapon, 3 counts of assault and battery on a police officer, child endangerment, and driving under the influence of drugs. She pleaded guilty in July of 2025 and received a 7-year deferred sentence. But that sentence was later accelerated following an incident in October that resulted in new charges. In February of 2026, she pleaded guilty in a new case to grand larceny, obstructing an officer, transporting an open container, and failure to use a child restraint. She was sentenced.
That's why you just keep these people locked up. You keep the animals locked up. Like, that's the thing. There are us people, because we are human beings, we're mammals, we're animals like everything else. The problem is, some of us can domesticate ourselves into society because we've had good parents that have guided us. We understand morals. We understand there's right and wrong. We understand that stuff. And then there are those animals out there that view themselves as the only thing that matters. And again, there's nothing wrong with valuing yourself. The real problem is when you exclude everyone else as a factor.
To 18 months in the Department of Corrections, along with 2 concurrent 6
she looks like 50. Yeah, she
sentences
looks old.
with credit for time served. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut.
Oh my god.
We've also dropped
freaking good. These people just belong behind bars. They belong behind bars. Like I'm not a violent person, but I believe in like violence as a retaliation. I absolutely do. Why? Because these people need to be stopped. They need to be stopped. You can't be pacifistic towards them. Like you said, it's just like you can't do the Gandhi treatment because these people are willing to stab you without a thought. Like, look at what's going on in Europe. So many people are getting assaulted left and right on a daily basis. To even in the US, you have to stop these animals. They come at you, you put them down. You put them down. That's one less threat to go around. Of course, in places like the UK, self-defense is seen as a as a problem. You can't defend yourself. You can't defend yourself.
You guys got a video? It's so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.